yourself something funky.
Really funky tonight. Evening, James Dude. That's the Scott's Bonnet over on the Facebook because he's finally out of his bun. I can't see who the other one is, but evening. Well, anyway, back to what we were doing. We've got something really funky tonight because the Killer Queen Chug, we all know where it is. It comes from this site over here. I was going to put the banner over the bottom. There it is. So we all know what the Killer Queen Chug is, and it's probably the hottest of the chugs so far to date. What happens when somebody wants to go a little bit hotter?
Oh, you alright, everyone? You alright, Tony?
And this is the guy here, Terminator Tarnus. I advised him to do things differently, but it's the Terminator and he likes to go in for... Can't do the
yeah, I don't just like to terminate these challenges. I like to terminate myself.
YouTube love you.
Yeah, we can't really do the full theme tune, but he's basically going to terminate another one. So the difference is that's the one.
And 24k.
Gold 24k gold. Now, that stuff usually destroys people's stomachs to start with and leaves them in a wreck.
Yeah, it's potent stuff, yeah.
Before you read your disclaimer, what are you planning as a time span between from when you've done one to the other?
I didn't think that far ahead, to be fair. I was just going to burn for a bit and then do the KQ.
No,
we can put a burn time on it if you want, 3-4 minutes.
No. We'll just go with the plan you've got, because I'd have done it the opposite way around, but that's just me. So read the disclaimer first, dude.
Yeah. I, Stuart Terminator, I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and I've read and understood the product disclaimer on the Legal Fire website. I accept the Legal Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers, nor Chilli-heads will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable to any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question and take on this challenge of my own free will.
And you also admonish us both from the fact that you're taking it with 24k tink, because that's bonkers.
Yeah, I think I'll pour the KQ before I do the tink as well, so I'll get that on camera.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm looking for my phone, because my phone is actually that frightened right now. Even that's run away. James Nixon knows the creator of the 24k tink, so I think this is something that he should tag him in if he can possibly do that.
I'll just get the KQ ready.
This stinks of bad idea to me, but
that'd be a good burn, though.
That'd be a good burn, though. Out comes the Killer Queen. James has got his evil head on. He's saying do a full Robbie, then burn, then do a killer, and then burn, and then do the Robbie and then burn.
Yeah, we're going to go for a full big Robbie now.
We know we're short of a gas supply in the UK, but we don't need to use the Terminator to heat it.
This is a big dropper, so after this drop is pretty much a full Robbie dropper of the small one, I believe. Or close to it.
There's the Killer Queen poured. I'm going to bring the scary wary timer up. Oh, I ain't even doing it, and I'm sweating.
That's a bit over half that anyway, I think.
think it was created by Sean Sauterfield, but I'm not 100%
Yeah, simple like
sure.
that's a field.
It is the hottest tink that I have seen in creation.
It's instantly lit my mouth up. You only need a little bit of it, and it's fire.
That there, what you've just done there, is enough to kill me about 10 times over.
Oh, it's lit my mouth up. It does go straight to the stomach as well.
Right, so talking about the Killer Queen Chug, it's available from the League of Fire website, which is going down there across the bottom. It's probably the hottest of the chugs so far today. We don't 100% know, so if you want to go and check out the website, there is the Johnny Scoville Slammer and there's the Killer Queen Chug. Buy one of each, come back, let us know, and then we'll find out which one's hotter. Sounds fair to me, as long as I don't have to do it.
Yeah, I need to try the Scoville Slammer.
You do, definitely. We're going to have to get a couple of dozen, maybe just enjoy it. Anyway, dude, how are you feeling off that?
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's hot on the mouth. It's not too bad on the stomach, but it has hit the stomach a bit.
I've noticed it hasn't caused any shakes yet.
No.
We might have to go with James Nixon's idea and do another one at the end.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Sometimes he's full of good ideas, you know. Anyway, dude, if you want to knock that one back.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah. All right, cheers.
As soon as you say we start the timer. And it's the Killer Queen Chug, available from down there. And while you're there, grab a Scoville Slammer.
Get my eye water though.
Has the Killer Queen Chug ramped it up more than the 24k?
Give it a minute.
Because that's what we really want to know, wasn't it?
Well, the heat has rose a bit now after saying that.
Yeah. Is it more to do with the way it coats the throat and...
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can feel it at the top of my throat and, well, top of my mouth and my throat a bit. My saliva's running a lot at the moment, though.
You still do look pretty unaffected for somebody that's just done 24k tink and the Killer Queen Chug.
Yeah, but it is burning, though. Mouth's on fire.
James, back me up, dude. Joe has just done 2 Scoville Slammers.
Oh, fair play to him.
I think he's the first person in the UK to do 2.
Ah, good on him. That's hurting now, it is a bit.
I bet you as the burn builds up, the time seems to go slower.
Say that again, sorry.
As the burn builds up, I bet the time seems to go slower and slower.
Oh, it does, yeah.
A Facebook user says Stu is a beast. I just can't see who it is because they haven't logged in. Stu Walker, Grandpa Nuke says Stu is a little bit hardcore for me.
Cheers, Stu. It's hit the stomach now quite hard. Not as hard as the shot, but it still has hit it.
I'd be surprised if it didn't hit your stomach roundabout now. So, the Killer Queen Chug, I believe it comes with a 4-minute afterburn, so you've passed the halfway mark.
Yeah.
That was Daniel Thornley. Cheers, Daniel. He came up with a corker of an idea for the grow competition tonight. He's going to name his. Go on, put it in. We'll bring it up. We're growing in a shoe. What do you think we could possibly be calling it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, mine was going to be a Carolina sneaker. But he came up with the boot Jalokia. I think he kind of won that one, so we're going to, there you go, look. Boot Jalocki, I think he kind of did win that one.
It's hurting the stomach now a bit. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing another bit of tink after this.
Fair enough. I think we might have to actually see if anybody else can come up with a better name than the Carolina Sneaker and Boot Jalocki for the growing footwear.
I'm going to go on a flip-flop.
What are you going to call it?
Flip-flop.
Right, so it doesn't win. So far, it's me and Thornley.
I should win just because it's a flip-flop.
Now, if our Phil Blake did it, he would win because he could call it the flip-flop.
No, that's not fair. I'm going to cheat and use my name now. Flip-flop's going to cheat.
Nearly there, dude.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Awesome.
So did it ramp up after the Killer Queen Chug, even though you'd done the 24K?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, mouse on fire.
It did. Right, so we can confirm that Killer Queen Chug is pretty brutal because
it did raise it up a bit. I mean, it's got extracted as well, though, hasn't it?
Yeah. Kevin Tilley just said, "Well done, Daniel Thornley. You've won a nemesis." It's a standing joke. It's because I used to try and give them away there and everywhere.
I'm going to call mine. I'm going to grow them Chili Willies in a flip-flop because it'll be cold. Because there'll be no soil in the pot. Because a flip-flop.
What was that, Stu? She's talking nonsense.
No, I'm just saying that's another challenge I wouldn't be going for, but going for multiple this time.
Definitely.
I think I'm going to get off anyway to get this out. But it gives me trouble.
Right,
cheers, everyone.
Good night and see you later.
All right, see you all.
That was Stuart the Terminator Tarnas. This guy here. Look, I'm going to pop out just so you can see the artwork. And that was done by Stephen Hown of Hearst Designs. If you want to check him out, get some artwork done. He's fast. It's called Hearst Designs for a reason. But until then, I'm going to get myself out. Mute Chilli-heads. He did that one as well. Lucifer's Son. Bye, guys. I'm still wearing my Christmas jumper. How far behind am I? Doosh. And it won't go off. It just stuck with me.